Hi, Katya.
Hi, Hi, Katia. How are you?
Good. I'm with the Philadelphia Tribune out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Nice to chat with you today.
Nice to
Let's
chat with
talk
you.
about it. There's been so much talk about and illustrations of Black love. Some of it's been interesting, to put it politely. What do you feel is your responsibility to show the positive side of it? Because a lot of us are living very calm, very tranquil, marriages, we have a disagreements, but we ain't throwing chairs, to put it politely. So what do you feel is your responsibility to show the balance?
Well, listen, the beauty of Love and Marriage Huntsville and Love and Marriage DC is those couples don't throw chairs either. So what I love about that, this franchise is the fact that it's a reflection on these couples' marriages and these couples' relationships. I tell people all the time, it's not my job to put a mirror to 100% of Black couples because we're all very different. We all live different lives and have different relationships. So for me, my purpose is to show the authenticity of these couples in which are on the show. And what I have learned, which is interesting, because I have never, ever encountered anybody walk up to me and said anything negative about my shows. So what I found to be interesting is a lot of people on the World Wide Web, they say things for a reaction. Black couples come up to me and say, your show is so good because me and my wife can relate to it. Wives come up to me saying, my husband don't even watch reality TV, but he watches Love and Marriage Huntsville. Because even if it's not something you may be going through your marriage, it's something your neighbor's going through, your friend, your cousin, your auntie, and her ex-husband. It's something that we know is real that's happening in the lives of Americans. So for me, my job is just to show the authenticity of these couples on TV.
I mean, I'm glad you said that because unfortunately, as you know, we as Black people don't have the luxury. I mean, we know we're not a monolith, right? We have everything and everything. But sadly, we are living in a time where we have a lot of challenges against us. And people don't give us the benefit of the doubt to say, it's not just us, it's other people too. You just are more comfortable going through our sense. And where do you draw the line? Because, just making sure while it's these couples' lives, it is entertainment, but it doesn't turn into what's what I'm looking for, like almost like a caricature. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That we're still remembering that these are real people and this is their lives. And they are taking a chance and opening up the door to their privacy. So how do you make sure that gets protected, that they're seen as people?
Well, that's the beauty of people working with Carlos King. My specialty is documenting what's real and making sure that my cast feels comfortable sharing what's real. Additionally, when you look at Love and Marriage Huntsville, each couple are so different. Yes, the host went through a terrible time with infidelity. You had Marcel and Tisha deal with rumors of infidelity. And then you have Kim and Maurice who are in love. And Kimmy got married for the first time in her late 40s. And you see her in her honeymoon phase still. You have Tiffany and Louis Whitlow, who are a loving couple. So again, I think a lot of people like to concentrate on the most overt situations, but no one talks about Tiffany and Louis and their great marriage, or no one talks to me about Kim and Maurice's healthy marriage. So again, my focus is on making sure that my responsibility is to my cast, because they are real people and they are being brave enough to show up to work every day and to be authentic. Unlike actors and actresses, they don't rely on a script and play a character. So I hold their hands throughout the process. And that's the reason why 4 seasons in on Love and Marriage Huntsville, the cast are still there. They have never said anything bad about their experience because they know they have it lucky amongst their peers.
And Les, do you feel, I'm glad you said that, because, we're not going to name names, the other situation, this is Black crew, Black producer, and there is more ownership in having a say in us as people. Whereas the other time, sometimes you have to be like, wait a minute, why aren't they getting what they get? Is that something that you consciously were like, I want to make sure that they understand who is behind this, that this isn't like some quick cash grab off of Black people's struggles, so to say?
Oh, for sure. Listen, I am happy to have a career that's in front of the camera. I have a new late night show coming on called The Nightcap with Carlos King that debuts this Saturday and every Saturday at 10 o'clock after that. And that show, you get to see my relationship with my reality star, who I consider my friends in this business, whether it's on Love and Marriage or on The Real Housewives. My relationship with my cast is the sole reason why the shows are successful, because they do feel safe with me. You have Monique Samuels from The Real Housewives of Potomac starring on our new franchise, Love and Marriage DC, premiering this Saturday at 9 o'clock, where she talked about her prior experience and how it wasn't pretty. So no one really talks about the fact that, Carlos King must be doing something right, because this woman left one experience saying she may not ever return to reality TV, but she worked with Carlos King, got back on reality TV. She must have a good experience because she's promoting the show. But again, I think what we have to do collectively is to highlight those positive things too. Like, let's highlight the fact that a Black woman decided to leave a major network and decide her own fate. And her fate was in my hands and the hands of OWN. And collectively, we're proud of Love and Marriage DC. So I hope that people can see that when they watch the premiere episode.
Absolutely. And I will say that it does make a difference when we have a hand in things. And congratulations on the late night show. We need some color in that space. So we're happy to have you, and best of luck with you for all your projects.
I really appreciate that. Thank you, Katia.
You're welcome.